with great results. So we had the ribbon cutting at Good People Wellness. We had the ribbon cutting right before the shutdown. So it was great that we were able to do the ribbon cutting, but just the timing was just sad. But the center is open and seeing people, and so if this is something that you've ever been interested in, if you've had acupuncture before and understand about the wellness benefits of it and want to go again, you'll get some information here. And we just thought that it would be great to learn about something new while we're all in this pandemic. So Ginny, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about acupuncture?
All right. Thank you, Marilyn. So good to see you again since the ribbon cutting.
Yes, and can I just say, if you want to, for this short presentation, if you want to go to speaker view, if you know Zoom, you can go to speaker view so you can concentrate more on what she's saying, and then you can pop back on grid view when we go into our breakouts. So please go forward. Thank you.
So good morning, everyone. My name is Jenny Zhang, and I'm an acupuncturist at Good People Acupuncture Wellness. So I would first like to thank Laura for giving me this opportunity to really present about acupuncture. So let me get started. Let me do a screen view. Scooch. Okay, can everyone see well? Okay, good. So before I begin, I would like to first show you a quick video on how acupuncture can change lives and some of the misconceptions that many people have about acupuncture. So let's get started. Is volume good?
The previous conception of Eastern medicine that I had is basically I didn't understand it. And it's always been viewed by Western medicine that somewhat substandard.
My skepticism comes from my culture.
But how can needles cause a cure and not cause a problem?
And that's why I tried everything before going to Oriental or Eastern medicine.
The people that our physicians see that have chronic pain are not the most desirable patients. Physicians are trained to fix things quickly if they can, and when a patient pain continues, it becomes very frustrating. This is why so many patients that have chronic pain get dependent upon chemicals of some sort.
Vicodin, Tramadol, Toradol, all the kinds of, for 2 years, and with no luck.
It's unfortunate that the patient doesn't come in right away and has to spend 2 years in pain. We're taking pain medications. And that's the frustrating part about medicine, because some physicians who don't know Eastern medicine or don't know about osteopathic medicine are treating these patients, and they're frustrated too because the patient never gets better.
Once that physician gets frustrated with all the treatment options, like the gentleman that was just here, PT, this, he's gone everywhere. You know what? They'll want to get help and get these patients out of their practice. I'm going to be honest with you.
A neurosurgeon, he said, there's nothing we can do for you. It's too risky to do the surgery due to the other medical condition that I had.
Western medicines, pain relievers, as well as procedures certainly don't cure everybody.
2 years ago, and when I visited Korea, patients coming in with with severe back and leg pain are able to get up from the table with some acupuncture. It's absolutely amazing. It's not just one patient, it was probably 10, 15 patients, the same result.
So if we can use acupuncture or trinotherapy or other methods of relieving that pain, it will be better for all of us.
It's improving. I have not had a headache all week, which has been the longest without a headache since before my surgery.
It's the most effective treatment I've had, and I've spent so much time and so much money going to other places.
Even with the great medical advances that we have, there's still limitations in treating the human body. That exposes another type of therapy that can help, and certainly getting the human body to help heal itself is probably one of the most powerful mechanisms. It's certainly recognized in Western medicine. It's just how do we tap into that? And I think integrating more Asian traditional types of therapies certainly allow us to tap into that further. And I think there's also a huge patient demand who is really looking at traditional Western medicine and saying, is this all that we have? Is there something that we can do better?
Okay, so because we know what acupuncture is in general, I will just briefly go over what acupuncture can treat. So acupuncture can pretty much cover all of our body systems, starting with the circulatory system. Acupuncture can treat high blood pressure, cold hands and feet, arrhythmias, and other heart diseases. With the nervous system, we have so many cases, just so many cases of emotional disorders, headaches, migraines, stroke prevention, Parkinson's disease. We also do stress management, herniated disc, glaucoma, and many other eye diseases. And then moving on to the respiratory, we're seeing successful outcomes for asthma, shortness of breath, and even allergies. For digestive, acupuncture balances out our entire organ system, so we can pass. Then the musculoskeletal system, acupuncture is an excellent treatment source for arthritis, scoliosis, neck, shoulder, lower back, knee, you name it all. So acupuncture is also becoming very popular in gynecological issues and infertility. So essentially, any medical problem should be accessible with acupuncture. Okay, so pretty much the common conditions, activities, or concerns we face each day affect our entire body system. Especially, I want to focus on the auto sports injury. No matter how minor the impact was, it still gives a shock to our body, causing what we call blood stasis. So let's say you got into a very minor accident and you feel fine. There's no external, pain or just no signs of anything. However, somewhere in the body, bleeding has occurred, and that leads into blood stasis, which makes new conditions or worsens the conditions that you might already have. So acupuncture is the most safe and effective way to remove that stasis. Okay, so now I'm going to show you another quick video. It's shorter than the first one. And in this video, an English priest visits Asia and tries acupuncture for the first time.
For the whole trip. And we got sick and I thought you guys were taking me somewhere to kind of get a massage and get relaxed. That was not the case.
This is the first time for me as well.
Oh, wow. This is quite interesting. That's nice. That's making me feel a little bit more ease.
Feeling safer.
Yeah. I was a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard of acupuncture. I haven't heard of facial acupuncture. I was terrified of a lady putting needles in my face.
Wow. How's that feel?
Does it hurt?
Oh, it's only a little prick.
Yes.
And that needle is thinner than a hair. So you probably can't see it.
So after she stuck needles in my face, I said, oh, I have a really bad shoulder. And so she was a really nice lady, really sweet lady. She said, oh, we'll see if we can do something for that.
Can she do anything with the neck?
그게 준비로 장치만.
When you've got your eyes closed, your ears speak for you. All I heard from you two was, and I knew something bad was about to happen.
Something like 잠시만요.
I feel this prick in my neck, and the next minute, I feel something strange in the middle of my neck.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay.
Oh, whoa, sure.
Something strange.
Oh my gosh, it's coming out the other side,
Yeah.
And then I feel a prick on the other side of my neck, and she's put a needle this big through me, through my neck. The first thing I did was move my toes to check if I was still able to walk and not paralyzed.
Oh my God. She just put something through my neck. 빨간색 좀 줘봐.
That was a no.
Nothing.
I'm gonna be honest, I was fearful for your life, Chris.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, my heart's racing.
Okay, so as you can see in the video, typically most acupuncture clinics only use needles, and that long needle that went through the neck is about 6 inches. And so let me show you an actual size. This long, going through the neck. So no matter how nice that lady would be with this needle, everyone would be just petrified and not want to go, get acupuncture treatment. Okay, so typically, because most acupuncture involves needles, there's a widespread misconception that acupuncture is very scary and very painful. But guess what? We have good news. We offer needle-free acupuncture, which is only exclusive at Good People. It's no pain, non-invasive, there's no side effects, and completely drug-free. So here are the 2 types that we mainly use. We mainly use the magnetic and seed acupuncture, and with these, we can put them anywhere on our body without pain. And plus, these have the same effects as needle acupuncture. So, how awesome is that? You don't have to get pain, but at the same time, you're getting the same treatment. And probably many of you haven't seen these equipments before. In order to get the best results at our clinic, we incorporate supplementary treatments such as manual therapy, hydrotherapy, thermal chiropractic massager, and LED light capsule therapy. And just many of our patients absolutely love getting onto these equipments after their acupuncture session. And we promise to give the best results. So to wrap up, with current COVID-19, acupuncture can really help boost immunity and prevent COVID infection as well as cold and flu. So, again, don't be afraid to try acupuncture. Come and experience healing time with us. We're always here for you. That's all I have for today. And we have open channels to communicate like Instagram, Facebook, and you can find more information on our website. Or if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us in the information provided. We would love, we would be more than happy to assist you. So thank you for your time. Okay, all done.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me go back to my screen. Does anybody have any questions for Jenny? Anybody questions about?
I just want to say that.
Yeah.
I just want to say that they are miracle workers, and I didn't believe in acupuncture before, and I've had some serious problems with my back, and I've had surgeries, and I went to them, and they're fantastic. I was petrified of needles, just like the video had showed, but Jenny and her dad are great, and so if you want to try it, I would definitely recommend them. But just putting it out there.
Hope, do you have a question?
Yes, Jeannie, thank you so much for your presentation. I had a question. You mentioned that acupuncture can treat high blood pressure, the nervous system, Parkinson's, even COVID-19 by boosting immunity. In each one of those cases, is it really a kind of a healing effect? Like, does it really heal, or does it just help improve the whole system? I don't know if my question is clear enough to you. Yeah.
Well, so improving our whole system means improving all parts of our body. And especially with hypertension, for example, we have, you know, so many patients. Well, let's say, okay, right now, currently, we have 4 patients who had been taking hypertension medicine for at least 10 years, but they stopped taking it after they came to us, because we were able to control their autonomic nervous system, you know, which controls involuntary movements in our body, such as heart rate or organ functions, things like that. Along with that, we also had a patient who, a 50-year-old patient who got pneumonia when she was in college. So she was only able to use 10% of her lungs. But after coming to us within a month and a half, she doesn't use the puff anymore. She's not even taking hypertension medicine that she used to take for at least 10 years. And her breathing has improved significantly. So she can go outside and just really stay comfortable.
Great, thanks. Diamond.
Thanks. Very nice presentation. It was highly educational for me. And my question is, if you don't have any health issue, can you still go through a treatment, like, you know, compare to, let's say, a massage or something like that to kind of maintain health? Is that recommended?
Oh, yes, definitely. So that's a great point. Acupuncture clinics, as well as other integrative health medicine, they shouldn't be considered your last, you know, alternative after all the surgery and like all the other medications that you take. It should be sort of the primary, where you're trying to make your body heal by itself first. And if it doesn't work out, then you move on to getting surgery and medicine to really, you know, help you out there. So just like our cars, you know, we need maintenance. We would recommend that you would come in, you know, you decide if you don't have any symptoms and you feel you're really healthy, then you can set like every once a week, every 2 times a month, and just come in for a routine checkup. Like, we have a patient, they don't have, she doesn't have any symptoms, but she comes in regularly every 2 weeks just to get a checkup and just to kind of reset the whole body.
Actually, I've actually had acupuncture, and once they put the needles in, it didn't even, first didn't hurt. Secondly, it put me to sleep. When they were done with the treatment, they had to wake me up because I just completely relaxed. And it worked wonderful.
Thanks. Maria, did you have a question? You're on mute.
Okay. I just wanted to add, thank you for the presentation, but emotionally, I've done acupuncture for grief work. And so, you know, not just considering your physical health, but your emotional health, I've had a lot of success with acupuncture. I guess grief is often held in the chest, and opening up some of those channels were just like kind of a way to revisit some things, and emotionally extremely healthy. But also very relaxing. So maybe not like a massage, but my body was so heavy. Like, but anyway.
Thank you. That was good. So that was great. Thank you. And I also had, like I said, I had great experience. I underwent cancer treatment 10 years ago, and my oncologist recommended that I see an acupuncturist to get my energy back when my energy was flagging. So I think it's great. And so if anybody wants to check it out, Laura, can you send Jenny's information out to everyone After we're done, we'll make sure that you get the information. Okay, so we're gonna go into breakouts.